Hey guys, welcome back to Fourth Wall Reactions. Today it's time for more Doctor Who. I am checking out Doctor Who, the TV movie. This was the one done in '96, and it was before Christopher Eccleston was the Doctor, so I guess it would make this Doctor number 8. Played by Paul McGann. I don't know who that is. I'm a little nervous to see this one on a bunch of different levels. I've heard a number of things about it, very non-specific, just basic impressions, and the reviews vary, let's say. For me, I am no spring chicken. The fact that it's a movie from the 90s, if it turns out to be dated or you can tell its age, that won't bother me at all. I still like the original Battlestar Galactica.
Fire aft beta lasers.
From the 70s, so there you go. It's gonna be weird because I have seen other doctors before. Like, I've just seen William Hartnell, don't know, in An Unearthly Child. That was 20-25 minutes. And I've seen the mini-sode with the celery doctor. That was only, 7 or 8 minutes. So this is going to be an hour and a half of somebody else playing the doctor. I don't know how ready I am for that. It's going to be funky. I'm just fascinated to see what this is all about, why it's been recommended to me before the 50th anniversary. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive into this thing. Let's check it out. And away we go.
It was on the planet Skaro that my old enemy, the Master, was finally put on trial.
The Cult of Skaro, the Master.
Calmly, as his list of evil crimes was read and sentence passed. It was a request.
Boom.
They should never have granted.
Oh. Okay, so he's taking the Master to Gallifrey. Not quite the theme. A little bit. There we go. Okay. Eric Roberts. Oh my god. I am so here. Who else? Oh my god.
The Time Lord has 13 lives, and the Master had used all of his.
What?
But rules never meant much to him.
What? This is the TARDIS? She is comfortable. Put that book with River Song's diary. Got a bestseller. Yeah, I think the Master is gonna just pop out of that box. Oh! Yeah. Haywire. It's a Slytherin. Yep. Ew! Gooey. 1999. Gonna party like it's. I did not know I was getting this. Sam! Guess what's happening? They just randomly shot this. Oh, it's the Gooey Master. The Goo Master.
Stop it. Stop.
Put some duct tape over it.
Yeah, we're just passing. Is he rich?
Mr.
We're going.
Roberts.
You better be rich.
John Smith, perhaps? Eh, 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 eh. All right, you're there. Ah, no. Look at the 2 hearts.
2 hearts? One bullet straight through his shoulder. No damage. 2 hearts? What?
As if. It's a double exposure, Curtis.
Did he just say as if?
Let's get these bullets out.
Ah, as if! Heart's still going like crazy.
And we'll have to bring in
Hearts.
cardiology.
So now we're going to listen to your heart and try to find out why it's so wild, and then I'm
Your
going
heart.
to fix it.
He's under.
No.
Malfunction. The master. He's out.
Aww.
I don't think this.
Is that really how the seventh Doctor goes?
I'll tell his family. What is his things?
Yeah.
I'll take them.
Maybe we should contact the family ourselves.
I'll tell them.
Uh-huh.
You don't know this man at all, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Then tell me his real name.
I gotta go.
Wait!
Rude. No one? Really? Nobody's a hero. No! Don't do that.
It's December 31st, 1999. Party on!
No. Why are you terrible? If he is truly dead, he is not regenerated. So I don't think he can be dead unless we haven't reached that rule. He can be killed, but he needs to regenerate before he actually dies. So it's the rule I know. Maybe haven't developed that yet. Oh! Oh! Ew! No! Yet the Master's remains, they turned to goo and invaded Eric Roberts. It's alive! Are we regenerating? Yep, yep. Somebody new.
God, no!
There we go. Bye-bye. Time. Tick-tock. You're gonna have the sonics. Yep.
Hi, Doctor.
Good morning. Your husband is the Master. Eric!
You saw the x-ray. The guy had 2 hearts.
Now, without a body or without records, no one need know he was even here.
You can't do this.
Let me take
Woo.
care of this, Grace.
Major insurance fraud.
I'll quit.
You don't mean
Seems like she does mean it, though. A banana! The banana.
Bananas are good.
See, she's not playing. I love that he didn't take off the toe tag. Oh my god, personal space. Personal space.
But Jeannie, we've met before.
I don't think so.
Jesus, I think so. You were there. I saw you last night.
It wasn't me.
I don't know who I am, but I know that you know me.
Please go away. Stand back.
Told him stand back. In the car.
Get out!
Something.
Oh, 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 oh.
What is this?
It's, oh, jeez.
Please.
Stop looking at it
I
yet.
have 2 hearts.
Hey, Bruce. Why the shades?
I had a bad night.
This is so Terminator.
I'm a friend of Sarah Connor.
Well, I've got orders to move.
Oh,
the
good
body.
God. Oh, why? No. Mm-mm.
Have a seat and open your shirt. I want to listen to your heart.
Hearts. Plural.
Right.
I remember. I was with Pacini before he died.
Name drop.
I was.
You have 2 hearts.
Ding.
I was dead too long this time. The anesthetic almost destroyed the regenerative process.
Right.
Answers.
The dead stay dead. You can't turn back time.
Yes, you can.
I'm not a child.
His face. And take two. I love this TARDIS. Oh!
The guy from the ambulance?
Oh! Can he hypnotize him?
Give me the bag.
Did hypnotize him. Dun, dun, dun.
My body can do this 12 times, but he's taken most of my regenerations.
What do you do with him?
Look, I'm no saint, but he is evil, and he's doing it all with my body. I was on the verge of stopping him when we got here.
Here is
The master
eye
is
of
just
harmony.
making
The
stuff
heart
up. I don't know.
Something's happening. Something's happening. I know who I am.
Oh! Oh! Here goes kissing people again.
I am the Doctor.
You'll do that again.
That's the retinal structure of the human eye. The Doctor is half human. No wonder.
What?
I saw him. He has opened the Eye of Harmony. Power source at the heart of the TARDIS.
The TARDIS? What's a
The
TARDIS?
TARDIS is my ship. It carries me through time and space. TARDIS, it stands for time and relative dimension in space.
And this master, is he like the devil?
The Master is a rival Time Lord.
Yes.
Pure evil. He wants me to look into the eye. If I look into the Eye of Harmony, my soul will be destroyed. He will take my body.
Listen to all those lies.
Could she believe him?
I don't want to deal with this.
Grace, Grace, I need to fix the timing mechanism on the TARDIS and close the eye. I need an atomic clock. Grace, please help me find. Grace. Grace.
Oh, slipped out of that pretty well. Zip! Of course, she does know where you live. Sorry.
Grace, the Eye of Harmony is open. If I don't close it, get my TARDIS and the Master off this planet will no longer exist. We have until midnight.
And you know, it isn't just any old clock. It happens to be the most accurate atomic clock in the world. And it's right here at the Institute of Technological Advancement and Research in downtown San Francisco.
It's right there.
They're here.
Excellent. They can take us straight to the Institute.
And it's Eric Roberts.
We need to go straight to the Institute of Technological Advancement and Research. You know what that is?
Of course I do.
Oh my god.
Did you know Madame Curie too?
Intimately.
She kissed as good as me?
As well as you.
Grammar. Ah!
Looks like a truck's blocking all the lanes.
You didn't see anything.
Excuse me.
Ow! 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 Oh god! Y'all didn't tell me this was so nasty. What?
Jelly baby?
Just take it.
What is going on?
Now, would you stand aside before I shoot myself?
Give me the gun. Okay. Give him the keys.
Okay.
The road's still blocked.
This is an ambulance.
Right.
Oh, that's a good point. Not that I'm rooting for you, but yeah. Makes me think the guy is in there somewhere, because would the master have known that? I don't think so. Maybe he would have.
You'll get your body back soon, and then we're a team, right?
Yes, we're up.
Mm-hmm. I have a feeling that kid's gonna die.
Sorry, you won't be on this point.
I'm on the board of trustees. Thank you very much. Come on.
Doing his job.
Yes, Professor, is there a chance of a closer look at the clock?
No! No,
I'm afraid that I
No.
am the only person allowed up there.
Maybe we can't just bend the rules and I'm half human. I'm on another side.
I was somewhat spoiled on that, but I'll talk about it later. Oh!
Master?
Oh! Oh! Oh!
You're lucky he only got your wrist.
Liven things up, come on.
Liven things up. Hello. Don't mind us. Can he snap?
She is.
Snap his fingers? You don't have the key.
No, I always leave a spare key.
It's in a cubbyhole above the P.
Why a police box?
Its cloaking device got stuck on a previous misadventure. I get like this.
And now it's your turn
You hear that?
to go.
Yeah. This is amazing.
It's no good.
I was waiting for the reaction.
It's only
Oh, you mean like interdimensional transference? That would explain the spatial displacement we experienced as we passed over the threshold.
this if you like. The eye being open so long must have drained the TARDIS.
Ah.
I'm
You
sorry.
must have the power to get back. You must.
No, he's not.
What about all those glorious predictions? That must come from somewhere. Think.
Wait.
She got a point.
Good, now pass me the neutron ram. Mace? Mace, the neutron ram.
What?
Look, I'll show you.
Oh! What? How'd that happen? Ah. That is creepy.
Pretty soon everything around here is gonna belong to the master again.
Again? What's he been telling you?
Lies.
When he gets his body back from you,
Lies.
I'm gonna be.
Okay, Doctor Strange.
I always dress for the occasion. I never liked this planet, Doctor.
Well, that's good, because any minute now it shall cease to exist.
Lee is the son I have always yearned for.
Oh, God.
Oh, please.
Right.
Grace,
Lee, this is my TARDIS. This is my eye, and I am in my own body. The Master has run out of all his life, now he plans to steal mine. That's the truth. Look at Grace. She's evil, not goodness. In 700 years, no one has managed to open the eye. How did you do it?
simple. Lee is human, and you are only half.
A new standard of accuracy will come to how we measure time.
It's missing a piece.
What do you mean it won't stop?
Did you tell Lee I'd stolen your lives? Lee, he's lying. He's used all his life. Now he wants mine.
Open the eye!
No!
There you go.
You lied to me.
What makes this guy seem so trustworthy? I don't know.
Lee,
Doesn't he look like someone you'd trust?
I would never lie to you.
He's gonna, yep, gonna kill you.
Watch.
Ah!
Now they're human.
No, Grace!
Too late.
He can't move! So long as the eye reaches us!
Looks like a chandelier.
No! This can't be how it ends.
It won't be.
Please.
That guy's nuts. There she goes.
She did it.
Your life force is dying, Master.
Yay! Yes! Oh my God!
Grace!
No! Jeez! There you go. It's like a vampire.
Give me your hand!
It's gonna save him. Well, somehow we get from this to Yana, Professor Yana. What? is the... Are we giving them life? Isn't that changing time?
Doctor, I have your things.
Hello, Grace. Well, how does it feel? To hold back death.
Well, congratulations.
Okay.
Gallifrey.
250 million light years away.
Aw.
There's a good 10 minutes in this whole thing.
Is this TARDIS right now very punctual? No? It's a Millennium Falcon.
Have a happy New Year.
I think he's my favorite character.
You're happy, can you believe it?
Come with me.
You come with me.
Me come with you.
Yes.
She wants to study her two hearts. Save it for Rose, buddy. Okay. The master going to rear his ugly head.
Not again.
Yup. Alright guys, that was Doctor Who, the television movie from 1996. I was thinking during the movie how, like, oh, they did this in 1996. Why'd they jump ahead just a couple years? And then, of course, they want to do the whole, like, rolling over to the millennium. I remember back in the day, they were really concerned with Y2K and how it might affect all the systems and everything. So that's actually very forward-thinking of them, because I don't remember that being a huge fear in 96, but that kind of Y2K, like, apprehension about, like, oh, what's going to happen when it goes from 1999 to 2000? Rah! So that was actually kind of cool. You know, this is not something that I'm going to judge, like, is it good? Is it bad? Is it, you know, it is a product of its time. It's not that long ago. It's 1996. I mean, okay, 24 years, that's probably a long time. But my favorite television show of all time started in 97. It is dated. It is not just a product of its time, but there are the limitations of the format. There are the limitations of budget. You know, these things, you just can't hold it against them. Any more than I could do that to An Unearthly Child back in, what, 63, I think? You know, they are what they are. And I think that there were some really interesting takeaways. The first one I have to mention, because I did know it, but I forgot that I knew it, is this mention of the Doctor being half human on his mother's side. I actually did get spoiled on that a while back, but I didn't completely forget, but it wasn't on my mind until he said it. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I was watching a completely unrelated to anything Doctor Who reaction. I was watching a reaction to a completely different verse fandom, and I won't even tell you which one it is so that I don't spoil you if you ever watch it by telling you this story, because that's how I got spoiled. I was watching someone react to something, and a character remarked that they were half human on their mother's side. And the reactor went, oh, that's just like the Doctor. And I can't, you know, it was so quick, and you just can't avoid things like that. You can't avoid quick comments. You can't avoid, nobody was out to spoil me. It would just, you know, it's just something that happened. I was bummed about it, but, you know, it's like, ugh. There are spoiler bombs around every corner. When you're trying to do this kind of thing and just stay, you know, keep your virgin ears as long as you can. Like, don't tell me stuff. Just, But you know, it lives out there. You can't not be exposed to it unless I just sequestered myself while I did this. So anyway, that is the tale of how I got spoiled on this information. But it was not first and foremost on my mind. I didn't know that it would be revealed here. It doesn't seem like new information, so maybe the actual reveal is before, somewhere within Classic Who. I don't know when, don't tell me when, I'll get there. But yeah, so I did know that. So I didn't have a huge, like, oh my god kind of thing. And that is why. I'm sorry for that. Normally, if I know something, I make a disclaimer, but I had no idea when it would be revealed, and I wasn't even just thinking about it. So that is that story. I, however, did not know this business about a Time Lord having only 13 lives. That has not been mentioned at all, and I'm wondering if that has been a thing that has been dropped, because that does place a limitation somewhat on the show. What if you get to the 13th actor to play the Doctor and then they leave? I'm sure there's some timey-wimey thing, wibbly-wobbly, that you can come up with to have that not be a limitation again. But yeah, that is new. So I don't know if that has been dropped or if that is going to be something that crops up. I shall find out. I really loved watching, things like this and knowing the references. Like I was taking him back to Scarrow and I was like, oh, I know Scarrow. I know the cult of Scarrow. Hey, how they doing? The Master. I don't think I knew, that we were going to get the Master. And I don't think I knew that it was going to be Eric Roberts. Listen, Eric Roberts has had a few good roles. He's not a bad actor. He has tons of jobs, tons of credits. Like, he is an actor who just, regardless of the project, he, takes the job. So his track record is really hit or miss. And the Master is just one of these characters. Granted, he is the third actor I have seen to play the Master. And you know how I feel about the last Master I saw. I loved him when he was Sir Derek Jacobi, or when Sir Derek Jacobi was the Master. Not so much what that Master became. Here, I don't know anything about the past Masters. I don't know if the snake eyes is a thing, and the hypnotizing. Well, I know the hypnotizing is a thing because the most recent Master I saw did that as well. Like, people were under his thrall. But I don't know if the actual, snake eyes were a thing. The goo was gross, disgusting. I don't do gross. I can't handle gross very well. I'm squeamish. I used to pass out when they would draw my blood. I don't anymore, but I have fainted several times. Anyway, so yeah, what can I say about the Master? He did remind me a bit of Doctor Strange and how he kind of looked and his outfit and stuff. I don't know. He had a very Doctor Strange-ish appearance. And I don't know, if this movie, it's canon because he is considered the 8th Doctor. It's not like they just sort of skip over it. It is a self-contained tale, but I don't know how the Master gets from this situation to Sir Derek Jacobi. Maybe it's a different timeline. He's on a different life. I don't know. I don't know if there is an explanation or whether we just go, this is that Master and this is this Master. I actually really enjoyed this version of the TARDIS too. Maybe not so much all sort of the gothic tunnels and stuff, although that was kind of atmospheric and cool. But I really loved the console room with it being kind of very library, lots of books, lots of comfy, you could hang out in there. Now, if you had a TARDIS and were going around, I think I've said this at various points before, you wouldn't really be hanging out in the TARDIS because, I don't know how long it takes to get from one point in time and space to another. But once you got there, your whole point is going out and seeing everything and having the adventures. You don't like spend months and months on the TARDIS. Or maybe you do, I don't know. That is a version of the TARDIS that I could spend a lot of time in. So, sign me up. I thought some of the supporting characters were really kind of entertaining. I liked Lee. I didn't like that he so easily fell under the... Well, he can't help falling under the thrall. But I think as himself, he actually believed all the crap that the Master was spewing. Does the Master look like a reliable source of information to you? I think not. So, but because he was such a, just kind of a fun side character, I forgive him. And the Doctor didn't hold anything against him, so there's that. The actress who played the Doctor, the human Doctor, not the actress who plays the Doctor, the other Doctor. There are a few Dr. Grace moments that I enjoyed. She was hit or miss for me, as were a couple of the other characters, but I had the security guard just taking his job seriously and nothing bothered him. The turning of the clock, countdown to New Year's, just nothing. And the mortician, he's a comedian. I know, I remember he had a bit part in Best in Show, which I think is the biggest thing I remember him in. He's done a lot of stuff. So I don't know. They had a very eclectic cast. Some of them were really interesting. You know what? I liked Paul McGann as the Doctor. I don't know if this is a controversial statement to say. I don't think we got a whole lot of him. We saw the transformation, the regeneration from the 7th Doctor to the 8th, which is the first regeneration I have seen of a different era. So like lots of lightning and this. And I was like, well, how could he be dead? Because he needs to regenerate before he dies. So I knew he couldn't be like dead. I like that they gave somewhat of an explanation, kind of excusing that away, like with the anesthetic being the thing that held it back. Okay, I'm gonna buy it, that's fine. So much time was taken with the Doctor coming to terms with like, where am I? Who am I? This new face, that adjustment period, which I think if this had been done in like a little mini series or something, that would have been fine. But you only have an hour and a half. Like, he needs, like, this regeneration needs to happen, and he needs to get going with this story. So there was a lot of time taken up, I think, with him sort of, going through that process that he always goes through of just getting himself oriented and all of that. Maybe it just felt longer, but I feel like it maybe should have happened faster so that we could really get into the meat of the story. I thought he had some very doctory moments. And I think I've now seen this from every Doctor that I have seen, including the first Doctor, the very first Doctor, is just the way that they switch from one topic to the other, one thought process to the other. The timing of it seems to me to be a common thread. It's like a character quirk, and I've seen them all do it in their own way. So it did feel very doctory to me. I knew that he was going to, after trying to vanquish the Master, he was going to offer his hand. Also a very doctory thing to do, I think. He wanted him contained, not destroyed, which I think is quite doctory. I really would have wanted to see him maybe with like a few more episodes. I actually kind of wish this was a little mini series, like maybe a trilogy or something. I don't know. Like Sherlock has really short series. They're only 3 episodes. Yeah, I think for the most part, those are my thoughts on the movie. It was really fascinating to see a different portrayal of the Doctor from a different era. And I think that I will be really interested in kind of taking a look behind the scenes of this movie. I wonder why I don't know any of the information where, the last Doctor stopped and why they did this as a movie rather than Like, why did they not reboot it as a TV show? If you have any sort of behind the scenes information about, just what this movie was informed by, I'm kind of fascinated as to how this came about. I'm going to have to check that out. But yeah, as far as the Doctor goes, I enjoyed him, enjoyed some of the side characters, found some of the information they revealed to be very fascinating, and wondering how much of it is going to come into play. Well, thank you so much for watching this one with me. I thought it was fun. If you enjoyed the reaction, please feel free to give it a like, a share, and a subscribe. Full reactions are on Patreon, and be sure to join me for the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.